It says I'm live. Am I live? I'm a little bit early, guys. Gotta make sure I'm live. Hopefully I could check. Yay, I'm live. So I'll wait, obviously, for people to come in. Sorry for those of you that wanted to be perfectly on time. I'm always early. I couldn't figure out what to do with my hair, so I just put it up. I was trying to put it up in like a high ponytail and then I was looking in the camera and it was coming out all sideways. So I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm going full blown sideways. I haven't checked any of the comments in my video today. Hey Sarah, how are you? I've been so behind on my videos of watching videos because my new job is actually in an office instead of working from home. Hey Denisa, how are you? Oh, thank you. Denisa says my hair looks beautiful and healthy. It actually does look really shiny. I don't know why, but I couldn't figure out what to do with it today. It's feeling really long. I want to get it cut for sure. Glad to hear you're great, Sarah. Hey Mary, how are you? Glad to see you. I haven't looked at any of my comments today. My job's been taking up so much of my time. And now I'm driving into work. It's not that far, it's like 20 minutes. But I have had so much to learn in my job that I have not been like watching videos on a break or anything. I haven't been taking a break. It's really bad. I've just been working. Hey Aretha, how are you doing? Um, so yeah, it's been kind of hectic and I've really been missing my videos, watching all my favorite YouTubers. It's been a bummer. I've been missing like everybody. Um, I was trying to watch a couple just now when I got home. Um, because I got home maybe like 30 minutes ago. I tried watching some. It's just hard. I don't know how people like vlog every day and work full time. It's kind of crazy. But what's been going on with everybody? I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's been forever since I've done a live, although I think it was maybe like 6 months ago or something. Um, hey, Deep Sleep, how are you? Glad you could make it. Um, my boyfriend's downstairs. He's making himself dinner. I'm supposed to call my grandma tonight, but I wanted to hop on a live for a bit just to kind of catch up with you guys. Um, like I said, things have been a little bit hectic because I've been working in person now. And I don't know, it's just kind of putting a kink in things. My eating has been different though because I haven't had like full access to my fridge at all times. So I've not been eating like every 2 hours like I usually do. Or I have been at least since quarantine kind of started. So that's been kind of nice. Oh, I forgot to mention in my video that I posted today, I did a no spend challenge, or I'm doing a no spend challenge with my boyfriend. And I didn't mention in the video, my face is swollen. It's not as swollen now, but it's been swollen for the past few days because I had two wisdom teeth removed from the top of my jaw. And it's just been really swollen ever since. I don't know if you can tell, but there's like some bruising here. The light's not great in my room, but yeah, so also trying to like eat keto while recovering from the wisdom teeth being taken out has been interesting because you're supposed to eat soft stuff, and my dentist was saying, "Oh yeah, you can eat lots of things like rice and salmon," he said, and bread, and it's like, okay, I can't eat that stuff. So I was like, so basically like no meat, just some fish. He's like, no, you could eat like ground meat, but not like steak. And it's like, shoot, like I've been having a little bit of a hard time trying to figure out what I can eat that's not going to be too hard on my teeth. So fun stuff. Deep Sleep says, how are your hands? My hands actually haven't gotten swollen since the last time they kind of puffed up, but they're still pretty red. I had been wearing my gloves a lot, kind of like religiously, um, but they were still really red, and the swelling didn't seem to go down. I don't really know what has made it stop going down in swelling, because it seems like it's still pretty cold, although today it's a little bit warm. That's why I have no sleeves, because even though it was raining today, it's somehow really warm in my place. So um, yeah, it's been good though. They don't hurt, which is nice. They went through a stage after swelling of just like kind of being dry, and um, my skin had cracked from them being swollen, and then just those kind of wounds healing. But now they look pretty good. I mean, they look better than they have in a long time. So thank you for asking, though. The trucker's wife says, "Hey girl, congrats on 2K. Thank you so much. I can't believe I'm at 2K. It's kind of crazy. I remember getting to 100 subscribers and being amazed, because I can't imagine what 100 people look like, no less 2,000. So it's really crazy. I remember eating Taco Bell the same evening I had my wisdom teeth taken out. Oh my gosh, you are so strong, Sarah. I am like such a baby trying to figure out how to eat. Um I have been eating a lot of Rebel ice cream just because I know it's obviously like soft, but I've even been having to like let it melt until basically it's just like ice cream soup, and then just kind of pouring it in my mouth. I can't fully open my mouth all the way still. I got my wisdom teeth taken out on Thursday. So it's been a few days, but I can't open my mouth entirely. Like brushing my teeth on top of my teeth, it kind of hurts because I can't really open my mouth full enough. It's rough. I can't imagine eating a burrito. Although I'd like to, I can't imagine. Um, Deep Sleep says, did they officially diagnose you with anything regarding my hands? No, my doctor, I haven't talked to my doctor since the first time I talked to her, and she didn't have any diagnosis really. I am getting new insurance because of my new job, so I'm hoping that a new doctor will be a little more helpful. I used to have Kaiser insurance, and I feel like Kaiser doctors just kind of treat you like you're on a conveyor belt, and I understand they have restrictions, but we pay for our insurance, so it'd be nice to actually get the care that we're seeking. So I'm hoping a doctor with this new insurance will be a little bit more helpful. I haven't had really good luck with doctors, so um, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Mission Keto says, hey girl, congrats. Thank you so much. Deep Sleep said, I had mine out at 15. It wasn't fun. Yeah, I can't imagine at a younger age. I mean, I probably should have had mine taken out a while ago, but I don't know. They weren't a big deal. They were impacted though, Sarah. Yeah, they were. Well, one was poking out a little bit, and it was kind of annoying because my dentist had said, "Oh, you got to brush back there to make sure that no food gets in my gums, I guess, to cause like infection or something." So I don't know. It was I don't know, something always on my mind. I was worried about it, so I wanted to get them removed even though they were impacted. I had braces on for like 2 years, and I had been wanting braces for a really long time when I was younger, so I'm happy with how my teeth are, and I didn't want my wisdom teeth to affect that at all. So I wanted to get those removed. My bottom ones are also impacted, and I'm not going to get those removed, at least at this point, because I guess it could cause nerve damage. So I don't want to mess with that. Deep Sleep said, I also had 5 other teeth removed at the same time. Oh my gosh. I had an extra tooth um, in my gums that I had removed before getting braces. Just weird stuff. Hey, Constance, how you doing? Oh my gosh, your keto best friend's here. Hey, girl. Fun fact, your keto best friend is actually the YouTuber that inspired me to start my own channel. Because she had done a video about a podcast, Don't Keep Your Day Job. And in that podcast, they talk about doing what you're passionate about and, enjoying each day, not, dreading each day and just looking forward to the weekend. So, thank goodness for your keto best friend, because I don't know if I would have done this otherwise. Hey, Gail, how you doing? Oh, Petite D, you're here. What time is it for you, Petite D? Hey, Mary, congratulations on 2K. Don't know how long I could stay, but I'm glad I caught you. I'm glad you caught me too. I'm sure it's late in Canada. Deep Sleep says, yes, you have nice teeth. Thank you. Deep Sleep said, I just had a small mouth and overcrowding, but 7 years. Oh, wow. 7 years of braces and orthodontics fixed that. Thank goodness you were able to get it fixed. My little sister has a really small mouth, and she had a lot of crowding too. And she stopped wearing her retainer, so all of her bottom teeth are now crooked again. And it's hard. Maria Thompson, congrats on 2K. Thank you so much. How you stay true to your username. Petite D says Eastern time, so just after 9 here. Oh, that's not bad at all. Your pal Misty's here. Howdy, Mary. Sorry, I'm a bit late. No worries. Weekday lives are kind of tough because people work, and I know during the week I tend to just work, come home, make dinner, and just veg out. I have very little energy to do really anything during the week. So I get it. No worries. I wanted to do a live again because I really had fun the first live that we did, and it's been so long. I let kind of my nerves get the best of me because I do have anxiety, and being social is definitely not something that's natural to me. So even doing something like a live, I stress out about, but I tried to give myself not a whole lot of time to worry about it because I wanted to do it. I've been wanting to do a live, and I just haven't because, I don't know, anxiety. Darn you. I did want to kind of talk about a topic today. I wanted your guys' insight. I was talking to my boyfriend about it last night, and he doesn't know really what to say about it. But I've been watching some YouTubers' videos about just their weight loss journey and their what I eat in a days. And it seems like people are really interested in what I eat in a day videos, which I totally I agree with. I think it's great to see what other people are eating. That's part of how I got into keto, is by watching people's what I eat in a days, and then also watching keto grocery hauls. So I think they're super duper helpful, especially for people who are trying to get into keto now. But one thing that I've kind of noticed about people's what I eat in a day videos is that they don't put their weight at all. They say they're losing weight, but they don't show it. And to me, I always kind of wonder if they're losing weight, because I don't know about you guys, but my weight loss journey hasn't been all just down, 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 down. It's been down some and then up some and down some. So I try to show that because I feel like before I had a channel, I was watching a lot of YouTubers. Like Nicole Burgess is the one that I watched a lot when I was first getting into keto, and she is just always killing it. She's just like going to the gym. She has 2 kids, and it's like she's always on point with her diet and just doing amazing. And I think that is so incredible for someone to be able to do. But I feel like I haven't been able to do that. And I feel like that's probably the experience of a lot of people, is that, we have ups and downs. So I don't know. I've been kind of thinking about how I kind of share my what I eat in a day videos, and if it's even worth having my weight. I kind of think it's helpful um because there's some days where I way overeat and I gain weight, and I don't want to put out that this is what I eat in a day and I'm losing weight, because some days are off, some days you're more hungry, some days you just miscalculate. So anyways, I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on what I eat in a days in general. But I see a lot of variety of how people do what I eat in a days. Because I know Nicole Burgess she does like what I eat in a week, and she does do weigh-ins, I think, maybe at the beginning of the week. And that's what I kind of liked about her channel in the beginning, like before I started doing keto and even really weighing myself. No, I was weighing myself in the beginning, but hey Victoria, how are you? I just have been kind of thinking about my approach to what I eat in a day videos because I noticed my views started going down, I think maybe before Vlogmas, and it was around then when I started gaining some weight, like a few pounds. And so I got some comments that from people. I don't think they meant any harm, but they seemed kind of confused about like why I was gaining weight, and like thinking that it might have been intentional or something. And it's not that I wasn't trying to lose weight, I still was, but it just wasn't happening. I was gaining weight instead. And I feel like that happens kind of often for me, even when I cut out processed foods. And I've done like what I eat, not what I eat. I do like meat, kind of like carnivore style more so. Lately I've been cutting down on desserts, and I don't know, it seems like some things still cause me to gain weight, even though it's like counterintuitive. I just didn't know if you guys had any thoughts about that. I know a lot of people have told me to cut down on sweets, and I've been doing that lately, but I don't know. I feel like people have different approaches to it, and I don't know how I feel about my approach and if it's actually helpful to anybody. Deep Sleep says, I just recently started tracking macros again with Carb Manager rather than in my head because wasn't losing as quickly. Yeah, that's what's crazy is when I started my channel at the beginning of 2020, I actually was only tracking net carbs. And I look back at those videos now, I'm just like, man, how was I losing weight? Because I was having Mission low carb tortillas every weekend, consistently every weekend. And I was having maltitol, and now I don't have maltitol at all. I wasn't tracking like in Carb Manager or anything. I was just tracking my net carbs just like in my head. I don't know. It's weird. And I weighed less then than I do now. I weigh about 10 pounds more now than I did when I was having Mission low carb tortillas and all that stuff. So I don't know. I'm kind of perplexed. Your pal Misty says, I'm not brave enough for a live either. I applaud you for doing it anyway. I do what I eat, and I normally do my weight loss updates on the same day, mainly because it's easier. That makes sense, Misty. Jeff Looney. Hey, Jeff. Favorite thing is definitely the ketone test. Very helpful to see what all these different products do. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think that's helpful to share too. Your Pal Messy says, today is my 1-year ketoversary. Happy ketoversary. I like getting ideas from what people eat. Definitely helpful. I'm not a very creative person, so I love getting other people's meal ideas. Deep Sleep says, yes, love ketone tests on foods, but I know they can be a pain. I'm waiting on my nutrition order. Yeah, my last nutrition order was like lost or something, but I've never had a problem with a nutrition order. But my last one got lost, and then I reached out to them and they sent me a new one. No problem. They had reached out to FedEx, who I guess is their shipper, and FedEx couldn't find it, so they just shipped it to me. It was nice. I was surprised because I've never reached out to anyone at Nutrition. Sarah says, hi. Says, I love watching what you eat, Mary. I don't care if the scale moves or not. If it does, great, but I'm not keeping tabs on whether or not you're losing. Thanks, Sarah. I appreciate that. Victoria says, yes, it's hard to post what I eat in a days with weigh-ins. Weight fluctuates so much. It's so true, but I really feel like it's important to share that part, because I think that's giving a more, I don't know, a fuller picture of how a weight loss journey is. I feel like it's setting unrealistic expectations to share only when you're losing weight, because that's not how it's going to go for most people. So I don't know. I think it's important, but I don't know that people like seeing someone gaining weight. I don't think that's what people want to see on YouTube. So I don't know. Petite D says, Nicole is definitely hashtag goals, but not everyone is so gung-ho on the exercising. Yeah. I did weightlifting for about 2 years and I really did love it. It just kind of exhausted me. I'd like to do some weight training again, but definitely not as extreme as I had done it before. Because I also got more muscular than I wanted to. I have thick thighs already, and I had a trainer that was having me squat 180 pounds. I didn't want to do that. I don't need to do that. And it was, yeah. Deep Sleep says, I hate that maltitol is in so many sweets. Yes, it's a real bummer. Maria Thompson says, muscle growth. I want more functional muscle. I want to be able to lift things like on my own and not need my boyfriend's help, especially because I'm doing more projects around my place. But I don't want to get muscular. I don't want really to be able to see like muscle. I don't know. That's just a personal preference. Myra Rogue says, congrats on 2K. Thank you so much. I like your what I eat in a day videos. I like getting ideas on meals and snacks. I agree. Especially because, I don't know, you kind of get into the pattern of just making the same stuff you know how to make. So it's nice to get kind of fresh meals in the mix. Sarah says, hi, says, I also love your grocery hauls. You have introduced me to so many new products. Also love the ketone test. Thanks, Sarah. Yeah, I used to love watching grocery hauls just to see like different products that I might not know about, because I love trying new things. I don't think that's something I'm ever going to remove from my diet, is just trying new things. Oh, Krogal, hey, how are you? Ashley's channel is one of my favorite channels. I love watching her stuff. Congrats on 2K. Thank you. I appreciate it. Your pal Misty says, agreed, Sarah. You have great product finds, Mary. Thanks. I like trying new things, and nutrition has definitely helped me find a lot of new stuff I would never have known existed. And I feel like they're reasonably priced. Sometimes they're overpriced on some things, but most of the time they have good prices. So I really like nutrition. Petite D says, sometimes you just have to go back to basics to get the results you were getting before. Yeah, I've tried having those Evergood sausages like I used to. And I don't know, it just doesn't work the same. I feel like my body's functioning differently than it did when I started keto 2 years ago. So that's what's crazy is it's not, I don't feel like it's just what you eat. It's also how your body is processing the things that you eat. And I think since I've been doing keto for a little while now, my body doesn't react the same to things. I noticed that when I had Mission Low Carb tortillas. I used to have it every week. And then I stopped, and then a few months later I had one, and it almost knocked me out. I felt so lethargic. Hey Lisa, South Georgia. Wow. Deep Sleep says, I also appreciate that you don't push products in every video like some others do for sponsorships or kickbacks. Not everyone wants a quipper. Yeah, I agree. The commercials for some products and then seeing them in people's videos too, I feel like it's too much sometimes. It's definitely frustrating. Congrats on 2K. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Victoria. Jamila, I want to say, how long have you been doing keto? I've actually been doing keto 2 years. Yeah, and I feel like I've heard of people going through some sort of changes when they do keto for around 2 years, like doing low carb doesn't make them feel as good as it used to. So I don't know, maybe there's some validity to that. I don't know. I did have carbs, like a very, very non-keto thing a couple days ago. I had a bagel, which it had been a full year since I had anything non-keto. And I didn't really feel bad about having a regular bagel. I was feeling really nauseous because the medication I was on for my wisdom teeth. And I was at work and I didn't have anything with me that was kind of like bready. So I had the bagel and I felt fine. I'm back to obviously not having carbs because that's what makes me feel the best. But I didn't react the way that I thought I would to carbs. I thought I would, lose control and go crazy and have a cake and a pizza too. But I just had that bagel that day. So it's kind of interesting how your body changes. Maria Thompson says, yes, I love Ashley's channel and your channel, Mary. Thank you. I appreciate that, Maria. Mary R says, I just got my first Fat Snacks crackers today and they are delicious. Crackers are one of those things that I haven't felt like I've really missed on keto. But I think that's so cool that there is a good cracker option. I just tried on Nutrition these amazing tortilla chips. They might be something that I can't have in the house because they are so good. I'm not even like a super big chip fan, but let me see what the name is of the tortillas. The tortilla chips, because I got them on Nutrition. They're, I think, 2 net carbs for 13 chips. But the salted ones, just like the regular Himalayan salt, so good. They taste just like regular, like corn tortilla chips. Beyond Chips. Oh yeah, I think they are. Deep Sleep, you got it. That's Beyond Chips. Yes. Have you tried them? Because they're amazing. I want to do a ketone test for them because they are so good, and I definitely eat more than one serving, and that's why I think I can't have them in my place. But I think they're really great for if you're wanting like chips and salsa, which sometimes I do feel like having chips with salsa because I love salsa, but sometimes you can't always just put it on something. Like I put it on eggs. Sometimes I don't always feel like eggs. So I don't know. I feel like the Beyond chips are really good for those occasions where you maybe want to have chips and salsa with your Mexican food or whatever. Jeff Looney says, do you intermittent fast? No, I don't. I get headaches if I go too long without eating. And I feel that intermittent fasting really just makes me feel bad more than I feel like it benefits me. But I know intermittent fasting is supposed to be super great for your health and just for a lot of things in general. So if you can intermittent fast, I think that's a great thing to do. Petite D says, yeah, we're always having to trick our body to get the results we want. I still feel my best on keto though, and I've always been doing keto almost 2 years with carb ups. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm thinking of maybe doing like kind of what I did the other day, just having like one really carby item because I have to limit myself. Um, Otherwise, I know I'll go overboard. But I'm thinking about maybe doing that like every 6 months or maybe just when my weight starts to stall again because I've been in a weight stall for probably a year. Just kind of not knowing what to do, trying different things, but not really able to make any positive change there. So um, I feel like the bagel at least confused my body a little bit. And it didn't make me feel bad, which I was really surprised about because carbs really hit me hard. So yeah, maybe like a micro carb up day for me every 6 months or something would be helpful. I don't know. I tried that one carb up day where I was doing more like fruits, and that didn't seem to really help me as far as breaking my stall. So I don't know. I like trying different things. So I'm definitely gonna keep that in mind and maybe use it somewhere down the road because much like everybody here, I'm sure, keto makes me feel my best 100% because after I had the bagel, I did feel like uncomfortably full, even though it was just one bagel. I just felt, I guess it's like bloated. I didn't like how full my stomach felt, which is a good sign actually, because when I was overweight, I used to eat until I was so full, I felt sick. Um, and I got into the habit of always eating to that point. So I was actually kind of comforted that I didn't like how I felt when I was, kind of stuffed because of the bagel. So I think that's progress. That might seem silly, but Deep Sleep says, I can't find any low carb bagels that actually have the right texture. So I don't blame you for eating the real one. Chompy's bagels have a fantastic texture. It's the only one that I feel like is close to a regular bagel. I think the Chompy's bagels are maybe a little more dense than a regular bagel, but the Chompy's bagels have lowered my ketones. So do be cautious of that. I personally don't have them anymore because I don't want that lethargic feel that being kicked out of ketosis does to me. But if you want a low carb option, Chompy's bagels are the best ones I've tried because I've had what's that company? Eat Thin or Thin Slim? That's what it is. I've had Thin Slim and ooh, I do not like theirs. Some people really like their stuff and it's been a long time since I've had it, so maybe maybe they've gotten better. I don't know. Maria Thompson says, have you tried Beyond Chips? Yes, those are the chips that I'm talking about. They are really, really good. Yes, they are amazing. I got ranch, nacho cheese, and onion, as well as their salted. I like their salted ones the best, actually. Although I think my boyfriend liked the onion one a lot. But I don't know. I liked the salt. Victoria says I want to try them, but they're $9.99. Are they really? Are they really $9.99? I thought they were reasonably priced. Maybe for you in Canada, they're $9.99. But I really thought they were reasonable because I remember going back and checking the price. Like, oh, these are too good. They're probably ridiculously expensive just because that's how things work out. If it's tasty, it's ridiculously expensive. but let me check. I wouldn't be surprised if they're more expensive for you, Victoria. I'm sorry. Misty says, I just made keto butter crackers tonight. They were way too delicious. That sounds awesome. Beyond chips. Jamila says, maybe it is time to take a diet break. Arguably, ooh, they're on sale right now at Nutrition. You can get the barbecue because it's about to expire for $1.99, guys. If you're interested in trying one, I've never tried the barbecue. I don't know how it is, but they have a 5.3 ounce for $1.99 right now. Yeah, a diet break. I don't know. I don't really know what that means. To me, I always have losing weight in the back of my mind, but I started eating keto because I wanted to feel better. I wanted to feel in control of my hunger, and I wanted to stop getting migraines as much, and I wanted to feel more energized. And that's why I continue to do it. Although I still want to lose weight, my main goal is to feel the best. So that means, yeah, sometimes I have Chompy's bread, which isn't great for losing weight, but it still helps me to feel my best. So I don't know what a diet break would look like. If you're talking like a diet break from keto, I don't want to take a break from keto because I love keto. It makes me feel my best, and I actually don't feel deprived eating the foods that I eat because I feel like the foods I eat are yummy. So don't feel the need, I guess. I really only had the bagel at work. I wasn't tempted or anything, but I only had the bagel at work because I didn't have anything soft for me to eat, and I was feeling nauseous and felt like I needed something kind of bready. Because I don't know, that's what my mom would always say helps with nausea is like something bready. I did feel better, so it helped. Deep Sleep says, first ones I actually thought were most similar to the real tortilla chips. Yes. All the others taste like poop that I've tried. Yeah. Yeah. All the tortilla chips I've had prior have tasted like protein powder. The Beyond chips had, I think, pea protein and it had a little bit of a bitterness to it towards the end. But I just tried to eat them fast. So I didn't really taste that. I did give those chips to my brother, and he said it had a weird taste to it. And my brother doesn't do keto, so it might have a weird taste to some people. Legenia is here. She says, hey, Mary, great to see you. Congratulations on your 2K. Thank you so much. Your pal Misty says, have you thought of trying carb cycling? Seems to help people. Yeah. I did do carb cycling or I did like a carb up day with just like fruits, I think, which is kind of what I felt most comfortable doing because I have, I guess, an addictive personality. And I feel like if I introduce carbs back in my diet, like pizza, I feel like I'm going to go completely off the rails and not be able to pull myself back to keto. So since keto is basically my goal, so to speak, that's what I want for myself. I'm nervous about doing carb up days. But I've tried like the healthier carbs where I just do like more fruit, and that didn't seem to make an impact on my weight positively. I think I gained a little bit of weight, even when I just had fruit. I don't know. So I don't know. It's an interesting concept, Misty, but I'm not sure if it'll work for me. Jamila said, I'm currently on a diet break after 18 months on keto and stalling for 6 months. I dropped 10 more pounds since I started the break. That's awesome. I think our metabolism just needs a break. Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering, if that's kind of what would be helpful is just like mixing it up for my body. Because I've seen a lot of YouTubers do things like that and had a lot of success. I think I personally just don't trust my personality to be able to do something like having carbs temporarily and then switch back to keto. It took me a while to do keto consistently. I think the first year of me doing keto, I was not eating keto when I would go on vacation or on some weekends, maybe sometimes when I was around my family. And that always made me feel really horrible. And it just made me realize I don't want to be off keto. I feel my best when I'm doing keto. So I don't know. That's why I thought maybe a carb up day where I was still having keto friendly foods, just kind of more of it, would be beneficial, but it didn't seem to have the effect on my metabolism that other people kind of report having. You got to be careful with bread replacement stuff. I can only have rarely. Is that just because you find that you get addicted to it, or why do you say that? Deep sleep. I hated Thin Slim. Yeah, they are $6.99 on Nutrition for us. Yeah, for the US. You probably, Petite D says, you probably have to either really drop or raise your calories to break your stall. Your body's probably reached a weight it's comfortable with, and you have to do something drastic to lose more. I agree. That's probably what I'm going to have to do. Misty says, I feel so much better on keto too. I really enjoy this way, except the 10% of the time my brain thinks I need junk food. See, that's what really caused my weight gain is I was eating out every single day. When I was at my highest weight, I was eating either fast food 3 times a day or a combination of fast food and then going to like sit down restaurants. But I was eating out every single day. Every single day. I honestly can't believe that's what I was doing. But I've always struggled cooking. So at that point in my life, I didn't really care about my weight because I had never been the weight that I wanted to be. So I kind of just didn't care anymore and was just eating out every single meal. Crazy. I think it's really interesting to look back at that time in my life because I feel like I'm really far away from that because now I don't even eat fast food keto. I make every meal at home, so it's kind of crazy. That wasn't even that long ago. It was maybe 4 years ago. It's pretty crazy. Keto accountability. Hey girl, how are you? I haven't watched one of your videos in too long. Petite D says, oh wow, I checked out your channel and subbed. I thought you might oh, Victoria, yeah. I thought you might be from out west as I didn't know where you got some of the breads you were trying. Myra says, I've lost 120 in 18 months. Wow, that's crazy, Myra. Way to go. On keto, and I've been stalled for 3 months, but I'm staying keto because even if the scale isn't moving, I feel, yeah, the best I ever have. That's how I feel, Myra, 100%. I'd like the scale to move, but even if it doesn't, I have more energy than I did previously with any other diet, and I don't feel lethargic. I don't feel stuffed. It's crazy the feeling that you get after having a keto meal, like for the first time, and not feeling weighed down or like tired after eating. That feeling I wouldn't give up for anything because I love being able to do an activity after after eating instead of just being like needing to rest and recover from a meal. I don't feel that way with keto for sure. Oh, bye, Petite D. Thank you so much for coming. Hey, Kimber. Hey there. Glad I could catch some of your live, Mary. I'm getting ready to head into work. Oh, I hope you have a good day at work. Thanks, Petite D. I appreciate you coming. Stalls me, I feel. Oh, that makes sense. Deep sleep. Hey, Aretha, how are you doing? Got your doggy out? Blue Sparkle Time Party, bro. I didn't lose 1 gram doing keto. Oh, I mean, there's a lot of ways to do keto. I've kind of found that I've been able to lose weight doing multiple different versions of keto. Basically, I've done like more of a carnivore keto and had success. I've done like all sweets and had success. So there's definitely different ways to do keto. That's why I think YouTube is so awesome for being able to share all the different people who do keto and have varying degrees of success doing it in really, really different ways. So I wouldn't give up on keto because there's definitely different ways to do it. And I feel like every person is so particular. You really have to find the way that's right for you. Because when I first started keto, like I think a lot of people that start keto, I was eating in a way that wasn't sustainable to me. I was trying to like only eat salads. And that's just not, I can't do that forever. I need more variety. So you could definitely do keto in a way that's not compatible for you. So it takes time to figure it out. But just like with any diet, I think even with the standard American diet, if you do it and lose weight, you have to find how to do the standard American diet and lose weight. Some people do it. My boyfriend eats a lot more carbs than me, and he's not overweight at all. I don't think he's ever been overweight. So it's just, you got to find the right fit for you. Misty says, I've cooked more in the last year than I have in my previous 45. Yeah. I feel the same way that now I cook every meal, and still I'm not the best with seasonings, but I feel like you're not going to learn to cook better if you don't do it. So just trying to force myself. I've been able to make some pretty good things too. The Mongolian beef that I made a while back ago was like actually delicious. I felt like that was like restaurant grade. And I am not one to like overestimate my cooking abilities. I am very, I don't know, harsh when it comes to my cooking because I don't know what I'm doing in the kitchen. So for me to think something's like really good that I made, I think says a lot. But yeah, you just gotta find recipes that you can do. Jennifer, Low Carb with Jennifer, has really great recipes that are kind of simple, doesn't have a whole lot of ingredients. So I really like her recipes, and they're so delicious. Victoria, I don't think Petite D has a channel. Or Gail, but they might. Aretha says, I love that keto is so customizable. I eat high fat, moderate carbs, and moderate protein. Yes. Yeah, it is. You can customize it. You really should customize it for you in particular because, you have different taste buds and you might not like things that other people like. I used to think that doing keto, I had to eat avocado, and I don't like avocado. So, like, if you look up high fat foods on keto, 100% of the time it's going to show avocado. It'll have other things too, but it always shows avocado. Or you search healthy fats, avocado, number one result. So I didn't know that. I didn't know if I could do keto because it seemed like avocado was a necessity. But I get by without it. So you just got to do what works best for you. Love your cheesecake fluff. Oh, really? Thank you. I've been getting into my what's it called? cottage cheese, the lemon lime cottage cheese Jello salad. I've been eating that lately because it's pretty low calorie, and I love fruity desserts. So um, it's kind of been hitting the spot lately. Myra says, "I loved your keto lasagna. It's one of our favorite meals. I actually have that keto lasagna in the fridge right now. I'm gonna have it for dinner tonight because it is so good. I had it last night for dinner too, and it's just I don't know. Um, Once you like cut into it after it's like chilled for a while, once you cut into it, the mozzarella noodles actually look like regular noodles. It's crazy. And I don't know, you can when you have lasagna with regular noodles in it, you can definitely tell the noodles are there, but I feel like when they're not there, I don't really notice that they're absent. Um it's I don't know, it's crazy. But I really like that lasagna too. It's delicious. Kimber says, now I'm doing high protein, low fat, and low carb. I saw that you did a video about that. I need to check it out because the concept of like low calorie keto is really fascinating to me. And I mean, something I did too, Kimber. I don't know if you were watching my videos at the time, but a while back ago, I was doing like 1100 calories but still doing keto, and I was losing weight. So I really got to check out your video about it because um, I'm interested in how you're doing it. I'm sure what I'm kind of thinking of doing next is maybe just doing a lot of salads, but like having a high fat dressing because for me, I feel like I need fat to feel satiated. Um, if I don't have fat, I get like that ravenous kind of feeling, and that's the position I don't want to be in because I feel like I'm gonna eat anything in sight. And with my brother living here, he has like Costco muffins around and pizza on the table. So I don't want to get in that ravenous kind of stage because there's opportunity for me to eat something I shouldn't. So definitely don't want to do that. So I want to incorporate fat in some way, but I really like the concept of low calorie because I feel like even though your body can kind of slow down to kind of meet the calories that you're intaking, I feel like that's still a nice way to kind of kickstart your weight loss at least. Mix it up a little bit. So I really like the concept of low calorie. I really got to check out your video. I think you have two that I haven't seen. I've been so behind on my videos. My calories are pretty low as well. I lost another 1.6 pounds. Oh my gosh, congrats, Kimber. Since starting this on 128. Oh my God, that wasn't even that long ago. 6 pounds. I can't believe it. That's awesome, Kimber. I'm so happy for you. I have to check out your video now. I really have to. You have to find what works 100%. Victoria says, I was just thinking I need to add avocado because I'm stalled. I mean, if you like avocado, I think avocado is a great thing to put in your diet. It just depends on if you like it. I was into holy guacamole cups for a while there, and I don't it's hard to remember if I was losing weight at the time or not. But it was flavorful and delicious. So, I mean, what I think is most important about your keto diet is making sure you're kind of like engaged in your diet. Because I feel like if you get bored and you're not enjoying the foods that you eat, I feel like that's when you are more likely to cheat, so to speak, or, go off plan. Hey, Debbie, I'm so glad you could make it. How are you doing? But yeah, I feel like you have to do what makes you feel happy because I mean, eating is a part of your life, and if you're dreading the meals that you're eating, it's not going to be a way that you can live. I used to be on a meal plan with my trainer that I had a while back ago, and I did not enjoy any of the meals. I was having a lot of vegetables with sriracha, brown rice, and lean meat, and it was just not enjoyable to me. And even though I was losing weight because I was doing a lot of exercise, I would also eat a lot of pizza because there was only so long that I could take eating vegetables and brown rice. So definitely got to find what works for you. Deep Sleep says, I make lasagna with palmini. I haven't tried palmini's lasagna noodles, but rinse and boil the devil out of the noodles to get rid of smell/taste of hearts of palm, but tastes really good after that. See, I'm really nervous to try the palmini noodles because I'm a big texture eater, and I'm worried that it's going to be like more al dente, which I don't know that I would be able to stomach because I'm just a baby. Victoria says, sibling tag. That would be fun. I don't know if I've had my brother show up on any of my videos, but that would be fun. Deep Sleep says, hi, Debbie. Day 2 of staying keto for Debbie. Oh my gosh. You got through 2 days without any cheating. That's awesome. I know when I started keto, my journey was definitely rocky, but I think what's most important is that you just keep on keeping on. Debbie, you watch Keto Diamond too, and I feel like what she says is so true. Even if you slip up and have something that's non-keto, just make your next meal keto. And that's really how you get back on the keto train, is just to make your next meal keto. I love that she says that because it's so true. Aretha says, I say find a group of foods that you can like and roll with it. A group of foods like a group of vegetables, or a group of like, what do you mean a group of foods? I've been trying to find definitely the combination of foods that I can enjoy eating. Brussels sprouts are actually something I do enjoy roasting with some sriracha and garlic salt, but it actually causes my stomach to cramp up a lot. So sometimes what you like is not what your body likes too. So you got to be cautious about that and be flexible to how your body reacts to things, because you got to listen to your body. I find that if your body doesn't want you eating something, it'll tell you pretty soundly. Deep Sleep says, I only like the lasagna ones, not the regular noodles. I haven't tried either, but maybe I'll give the lasagna noodles a try, because I like trying different things. It sounds good. Debbie, I like your new oh no, maybe you don't. Oh, no, I like your picture, your profile picture thing. Debbie says, my fridge is keto stocked and pantry too. Way to go. Setting yourself up for success. I love it. I also try and stay ahead of my hunger, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. Like I said, I don't like to get into that ravenous kind of stage. So definitely making sure you're not pushing it too far. But like also not eating when you're not really hungry too. I think there's like a balance. I have a hard time figuring out if I'm hungry or not. So that's something I struggle with, just knowing when I'm actually hungry or when I'm just like having a craving. But definitely making sure you have enough keto options is important. Aretha says vegetables and meat. Yeah, I've definitely found out the hard way with some meat that they don't work well for my body, and like the Brussels sprouts do not work well for me, but definitely finding the foods that work for you, so important. Kimber says, I do mostly salads with spinach and broccoli. You know what I've been adding to salads lately, Kimber? Maybe you'll like this, is spinach dip. I've been putting it on top of salads like almost like a dressing, but it just makes it like creamy, and because of the spinach, it's just like, another vegetable that's in there. It's super good though. I did not think that it would it would taste as good as it does, but it actually tastes really good. I was surprised. If you like spinach dip, definitely give it a try. You might like it. I cut my carbs to 10. Whoa. So most veggies are higher in carbs. Oh, love Brussels sprouts though. So Kimber, are you not counting the carbs from vegetables? I know some people do that, which is kind of an interesting concept. I really like the idea of including more vegetables in your diet, because they're low calorie, and I am kind of like a volume eater. So I want to be able to eat a good amount that makes me feel content without having all the calories add up. So I really like the idea of vegetables for that. So that's why I personally have been incorporating more vegetables in my diet. Also, just like having frozen vegetables in your freezer at all times is super convenient. I used to not have vegetables in my fridge because they would just go bad, but frozen vegetables are nice because they won't go bad really, and then you can just take them out of the freezer and put them in a pan or whatever, and then have them for dinner. So I like that. Kimber says, yes, I am counting it, doing net. Oh, very cool. I usually only do one meal with carbs. The other, I focus on protein and Greek yogurt. Ooh, yum. There's really, I feel like, no good replacement for yogurt. You can't just like avoid yogurt altogether. If you like yogurt, only yogurt kind of meets that need. That's why I'm so glad Ratio has yogurt now, because their yogurt tastes just like Go-Gurt to me. It is amazing. I've only had it like once or twice, but it was super good, and I need to get it again. If you guys haven't tried Ratio yogurt, it's phenomenal. They have, I think, like strawberry, vanilla, black cherry, maybe something else, but they're really, really good. Way better than Too Good yogurt, in my opinion. Unless you like Greek yogurt, if you really, really like Greek yogurt, then Too Good might be better to you than Ratio, but yeah, I really like Ratio. Debbie says, it's going to be trial and error. It seems strange eating this way, but I've done better than I thought. Yeah, it's definitely going to take getting used to, Debbie. Just keep working on it. Keep playing with it. Don't be afraid to, whoops. Gotta call my grandma. Don't be afraid to try different things. It'll work out. I feel like keto is a really flexible diet in that you do have a lot of different foods that you can eat, and you can customize it the way that you want. So if you find that something doesn't work, don't get down about it. Don't beat yourself up. You'll find something else that'll work. Deep Sleep says, I'm going to attempt to make yogurt. Oh, in an Instant Pot this weekend. Oh, I hope it goes well for you too. I love the idea of making yogurt. I just don't have the confidence that I'll be able to do it. Misty says Ratio is my new favorite. Mine too. I love it. It's so good. Debbie Saving says, I've only tried Too Good yogurt so far. I ate one yesterday. Yeah, it's just, it has a little bit of a bite to it. If you don't mind Greek yogurt, then it might not be a problem for you, but Ratio yogurt is just sweet, in my opinion. Gail says, I hope Ratio makes its way to my part. Oh, me too. So far, it has not. It took a really long time to get to California, at least around me. So don't lose hope, Gail. It'll make its way to you for sure. I eat the Fage 5% or Aldi whole milk. Oh, cool. Misty says, if you like Too Good, you'll probably like Ratio, and it's lower in carbs. True, but it's higher in calories. I don't like that about Ratio because it's 200 calories for one container. So I don't know. I personally am going for higher fat nowadays instead of lower calorie, but when I switch back to maybe lower calorie, I might switch to Too Good again. So it's kind of nice that they have both available, because depending on what you want out of your meals, then you could do higher fat or lower calories. So it's kind of nice. Deep Sleep says, apparently pretty easy. I watched Too Crazy Keto's video on it, just hoping it tastes decent. Yeah, texture is kind of big for yogurt, so I get that. Debbie says, I would like to try Ratio yogurt. I'll keep looking. Definitely, it's worth finding. Kimber says, yeah, I am doing a zero fat Fage, but anyway, I must jet out. Bye, Kimber. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm actually going to head out too. I have to call my grandma, see how she's doing. I haven't been able to connect with her, but thank you guys for joining my live. I really, really appreciate it. I've had a really nice time talking to you guys and catching up. Hopefully I could do a live sometime soon. If you didn't check out my video today, I posted one with my boyfriend. We are doing a February no spend challenge, and if you guys want to join, I kind of give a little bit of a layout in the video, but thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I will see you in the next one. Bye, Mary. Bye, Gail. Bye, Debbie. Don't worry about being late. You're fine. See you, Aretha. Bye, Deep Sleep. Bye, Misty. Victoria. Debbie, stick with it. You will do great. Bye, Myra. Bye, Elizabeth. Oh, I missed you, Elizabeth. Bye. It was nice for you to stop by. Thank you, Deep Sleep. Yes, smash the like button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.